Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Coming Clean, the podcast that hopefully helps you build unstoppable confidence, live your potential, and reach your goals. I'm Paige Hathaway, and today's podcast, I'm going to talk to y'all about social media and how to grow your presence on social media. First off, let me start by saying I think it is so cool that we live in a day and age where social media has become this huge marketing tool for your career, your business, yourself is like your business card. Now, I feel like people these days are not like, do you have a business card? They're like, what's your Instagram? I've been doing social media for over 12, 13 years, and I have a combined total of followers that are over 10 million. But that's across Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So because of the growth on my social media, one of the most commonly asked questions that I have gotten throughout the years is, how does someone grow their social media presence? So today, I thought it would be a really cool discussion, especially moving into the new year. Maybe one of your goals for 2022 is to focus on your social media and grow. So I'm going to share with you guys the best tips on how you can do it too. If and only if you enjoy this episode and you do find it useful, please rate and review this podcast. You can also watch this podcast and all of my other podcasts, full episodes on my YouTube channel. So subscribe to my channel. My @ is Paige Hathaway, so you guys can see more videos just like this one. Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube, comment in the comment section below this video what you guys actually think works. Is it these tips? Are there other tips when it comes to growing your social media? All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, so tip number 1, most important thing to do, baseline foundation, is pick a topic for your account. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what your social media is going to be about. If it's a little bit of everything right now, maybe hone in on a topic or two. For example, my topics is fitness and lifestyle. Like I have my life on there, mommyhood, all that stuff. But my core foundation came from fitness. But there's an unlimited amount of things that your social media can be about. You can have travel, you can have makeup, gaming, fashion. It can be motivational. You can just be business and giving business advice, or really just anything that you want your own personal brand to stand for. Figure that out so you can have basically like a theme or a topic, because people who go to your Instagram are more likely to follow you because your topic on your Instagram interests them. Tip number 2 is post consistently. If you want to grow your Instagram, you need to post, my recommendation, at least 1 time a day, and about 3 to 5 stories on your Instagram a day. There are many reasons why I feel that this is valuable. I find that if you are posting more frequently, then your followers who are currently following you are going to go like and comment on your post, and then their followers are more likely to see your post because they went and engaged with your post. And if you're doing this every day, then you're upping your chances for more people to see your profile, because what others look at on their Instagram, if they are following and if they're liking, if they're commenting, it's kind of like a domino effect. Like sometimes if I go to the section, I can see who I follow, what they're liking, what they're commenting, and then I can kind of like navigate through their pages and see if I want to follow them. Another reason it's valuable is when you when you have a new follower and they start following your account and you're posting every day, that's going to help keep that new follower engaged. And then they're going to be like really waiting for, your next post and really be engaged. I wonder what they're going to post tomorrow. And it's just going to keep them more consistent. And then in return, they're going to like and comment on that post, and then more people are going to see, and it's just kind of like a domino effect. So posting more consistently, this may seem like a bit, overwhelming or difficult, or to you might even be easy, but I find it sometimes like a bit challenging. A tip for doing this, like at the beginning of the week, I like to sort of plan out my posts and then even like pre-take some content to kind of fill in the week so you're more or less likely to not miss a day. There's also really great apps that can help you kind of schedule and plan your posts. One particular app that I like, that I actually found more recently, is there's an app called Planoly, Planoly, Planoly. If posting once a day is just this huge leap for you, like this is just way too far from like what you're doing now, I would recommend at least adding 1 to 2 posts more a week or more a month, and just kind of like add a little bit more until you get into the groove. Tip number 3 is improve your content. I see people who might want to grow their social media on Instagram, but their photos are dark or they're blurry or their background just has like way too much going on and it feels like really cluttered or like claustrophobic. Taking pictures with good lighting, good angles, good background, it really makes a difference. Also finding apps that can kind of like improve your natural organic content, or it doesn't feel too filtered, I feel like is very beneficial too. For photos, there is an app called, what is that app that I like? It's called Filter Loop. And for videos, I really like this app called Video Shop. And Video Shop allows you to just like quickly edit your videos. It gives you like clean cuts. You can add songs from your music library. You can add text, which I used to do that before Lambert came into my life with Fit in 5 videos. And all around, just like apps like this can help up the look and feel of your content. There's also an app that's really good for stories that's called Canva and Unfold that I really like. So just finding really good apps are going to take your content to the next level. And that's just like a vital role. Nowadays, with Reels and TikToks being like such a trend, viral styles of videos are also like a really great way to help boost your audience. So creating reels that are like the most searched or the most watched, this can really help your views, which in return can help you gain more followers. Tip number 4, post at peak times. So believe it or not, but this actually matters. Throughout the years, I've actually experienced with this before. Like I posted at like my non-peak times and I posted at my peak times, and there's science behind posting at peak times. And this is for Instagram. I know that there's like, in the back end, you can see what your peak times are. There's a lot of other like downloadable apps to show you like stats on your followers, the best days, the best times, the times for the best countries or whatever. So this is going to allow for you to see when your followers are the most active. So I like to post at my peak times, and my peak times are around in between 11 and 2. So I found that like in between 11 and 2 is kind of like my posting window, my sweet spot. Anything like too late, I feel like maybe people are getting off work, they're going to the gym, or they're not just like as engaged for my profile. Remember, the more people seeing your post typically means the more interactions with your post, which ultimately means people who aren't following you will be most likely to see your post because of the engagement from your current followers. So once you have your theme, you're posting consistently, you have it all planned out in your posting app, you're figuring out your peak times. Tip number 5 would be to engage with your audience. So engage with your audience. This is so important because while it's important to try to get new followers, it's even more important to keep the followers that you currently have. For people to press that follow button, it means a lot to them. They're actually following you. So let's keep your current followers following you, keep them engaged. Engaging with them and responding back to their comments is such a great way to build like a cyber relationship with them, and it just makes them feel good. Even with over 3 million followers on Instagram, I really do try my best to get back to as many people as I can, whether it's in the comments, in the DMs, or whatever that may be. Another thing though that I recommend is that when you have someone who has like commented a heartfelt message, or just something that's just like more than like one word or an emoji, that you post a response back to them that is more than like a kissy face or a thanks. Because like the littlest things like that, I'm telling you, make a huge difference. I remember a long time ago when I followed this girl and I like looked up to her. This was like way back in the day. And she commented on back to my comment, and I was like, oh my gosh, this girl just commented back to me, and it made my entire week. So number 5 is super important. Tip number 6 is hashtag your content. So Instagram these days, we all know that they make it super hard for us to grow, like harder and harder every month, I swear. So anything that you can do to get your page seen by more people is key. So hashtagging your content with at least 6 hashtags, I think is crucial. So finding trending hashtags is beneficial, and how you can do that is you can simply just Google what are trending hashtags, and it'll pull up like so many trending hashtags. But make sure that your hashtags on your Instagram relates to your photo. You can also, a really cool thing is there's a tag search line where you can actually type in a word. So you can type in fitness, and it'll pull up all the trending hashtags that go along with the keyword, like fitness motivation, which has like 117 million posts. I'd say that's a pretty trending hashtag. So if you're posting a photo and you're working out, maybe you're going to hashtag things like squats, leggings, fitness motivation. You're not going to hashtag president or hamster. You're going to do things that are trending to your image. Another tip, if you don't want it to look like you are tagging just like a bunch of things under your post, you can actually tag them in the comment section under your post. So this will make your caption look clean, if that's something that you care about. If you don't want to show that you're like trying to grow your Instagram, you could do it like more incognito. do it in the comment section. Tip number 7, be an active Instagrammer. And what do I mean by this? Well, I mean, comment on other influencers' posts, on celebrities that you don't even know's post, comment on just random people that you may follow or maybe that you see on the homepage. A lot of the time, people can like your comment, which then more people can like your comment, then people can comment under your comment and then engage with you through the comment sections of you commenting on other people's posts. This is also a very good way for people to see who you are and then potentially click on you and then go to your profile and hit the follow button. It's also just really good to engage. Simple as that. Just engage, because if you want people to comment on your page, guess what? You should also be commenting on theirs. Good Instagram karma. Tip number 8 is collab with people in your field. This truly is one of the best organic ways to grow your Instagram. It's kind of like a shout out for both of y'all. This allows you to also not only like meet people in your field that maybe like you probably would have never met, but hey, guess what? You're going to create something awesome that both of your fans are going to enjoy, but you both can share it on each other's pages. I know now that there's even like a feature that you can share the engagement by inviting each other as collaborators. So that post goes on both of y'all's pages. And so it combines your likes and your comments, which is just amazing for growth and reach. So this is just a great way organically to get you guys in front of each other's audiences. So it's definitely just a win-win. It's going to up your engagement. You're going to meet a new friend, and it's going to be like a shout out for shout out that's organic. And also it's just like really fun engagement for your audience to watch. Tip number 9, use all of the features. So let's take Instagram, for example. Instagram has its main page, and then it also has Instagram stories, Instagram live, Instagram TV, has reels. I mean, you have posts, slides, videos, stories. I mean, there's so many things. I know it can sound a little overwhelming, but in the earlier tips, I did recommend to plan out your posts. So you should already, have your post planned out, and then you should plan to really utilize each of these features. Maximizing these tools can definitely help your social media just grow. I also know that right now, reels are like the poppin' thing, like everyone's doing reels. And that's because they're one of the latest features that Instagram launched. And it also has the most potential to maximize your reach. I don't know if you've posted a reel and a video lately, but your reel probably got a lot more views. So kind of like staying ahead of the curve with natural posts, boosting avenues like a reel, because they're like booming right now. And then try to post a reel at least once or twice a week. Tip number 10, last and final tip, is link all of your accounts together. Last but not least, link every single social media account that you can together. Most people who have one social media platform typically have at least one more. So if you're working hard to grow one channel, then you should definitely have your other accounts linked or promoted in your bio, or vice versa, maybe on like your website. This is going to also allow your followers to instantly see all the other avenues that they can connect with you, because different platforms offer different varieties of way to connect. Like YouTube, you can connect with someone through like a 5-10 minute video. Facebook, everything's just so different. Twitter is like statuses, so they can connect with you and something that just resonates best with them. All right, guys, if you want me to do part 2 and talk to you more about just how to take these 10 steps even further, which I have to say that I love this topic so much, and I would love to dive in a little bit deeper, give this video a thumbs up on YouTube. If you're listening to Apple Podcasts, rate and review. I would be so excited to share even more tips and secrets on these topics. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's a little bit different, but I wanted to bring you guys some valuable content getting into the new year of 2022, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to y'all next week.